Hi guys, good evening. This is Trina, and I want to welcome you all to my to my YouTube channel, Entrepreneur Mom, and also to my business, Sapphire Virtual Assist. Today is April 26th, you guys, and it is now 6:51 p.m. And I have gotten home and I started working back on my business. But I wanted to come to you all tonight and just tell you how everything is going with my business and the things that I have done. And, maybe you guys can give me some pointers on stuff. All right. So, first thing, you guys, and I've made my little checklist so I can go through it and not start rambling. All right, you guys. So, I started my virtual assistant business at the end of February this year. And I actually signed up for a course. And like I said, I have been doing my research, you guys, and I ended up picking. I was down to two um, people that I wanted to see about with their program, and so I picked the one that I thought was best. And you guys, I really thought that I would do very well. Um, Now the thing is, I do work full time. So a lot of times, if you work full time and you're doing this, when you get off work or late at night, that is one thing I found that is very difficult. But if you make time, you can do it. When I was in the program, which I'm still in there, and they have a community where you can go in there and they have job postings and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I was very nervous to just do a portfolio and things like that, but I had them check my proposal, and ended up sending it in, and I was not chosen for that client. Now, let me say this: like I said, I do work full time. I have a full time job, and I love my full time job. Um, and then on top of that, I also do gig work. So I am pulled thin. Um, so what I do is I work my full time Monday through Friday, and then when I get off, normally I'll do gig work if I can. If not, I come home and I work on my business. Now the weekend I do gig work. I start out early in the morning and then I am done about 12 or 1. Once I get home, I start on my business again. So I'm not, not doing it. I am. Like I said, I did start this at the end of February, and as of today, I have no clients. I have made zero money. Okay. Now, like I said, I know I haven't been in this long, and what I was running across, the issue I was having is, um, because they always say show value first when you are doing your proposal and you're sending your portfolio. My issue was I didn't have examples of my work. Okay, my work was pretty much data entry, customer service, a little bit of bookkeeping, personal assistant. It was things that it is very difficult to show. Um, and I've never had a client. None of that. So it was hard for me to figure out how to market my business. Um, and when I got to the certain part where you did your marketing, you learn how to do your marketing and things like that, and then later on you will do your website. Well, when it got to the point about the website, they said, if you have not booked your first client, go back to marketing. So that's what I did. I went back to marketing, and I kept trying, you guys, to figure out ways to do the marketing part because that's where I kept falling short. Now, in my first week, I think it was my first week in March, I had a vendors. No, I'm sorry, my second week in March, I had a vendors event. I went, and you guys, my setup was not the best. I'm gonna just lay it out to you point blank. It was not the best. I had printed off some papers that showed the um, packages that I offered, the many different things that I could do, the price range. I printed that off because, see, I do not make a lot of money, you guys, and I wanted business cards. I wanted to promote it, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. Not the way I wanted to anyway. When I walked into the vendor event, people had these signs up, and everything was so nice. And here I was with just two stacks of papers and a dry erase board that I wrote, my name, what I did, what the virtual assistant was, and that is what I had. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. What I did was I stood there and people didn't come up, and I went over to a couple people's booths, but like I said, I'm very shy, but I have to get out of that. And this was a day, it was a Saturday. So this was a day that I usually do my gig work because I am not, I don't have that much money. I do the gig work to make, extra money. And so I was like, you know what? All I'm doing is sitting here. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do DoorDash. And so that's what I did. So I left my booth, you guys. Yeah, 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 I get it. That is not professional. That is a hot mess. I agree. But I did. I left my booth and I went and I did DoorDash. And then after that, I came back and I did DoorDash for probably about almost an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, that was bad. I know. So like I said, it is all what you make of it. And I actually reached out to one of the ladies that does the program that I, signed up for and was paid, signed up for and was paying for. And I basically told her I want to get out of the program. This is within my 30 days. I want to get out of this program. It's not working for me, you know. And I remember her saying, "Well, why do you want to get out the program? What's going on?" And so I told her, like, this is the issue I'm coming across. It's very difficult to market my business because a lot of people that I saw, they had, things that you could really show. You could really show what you could do. They could do websites, they could do um, content creators and all kind of stuff that I wasn't, I didn't know. Social media, soda. Sorry, you guys. Social media things they could do. I could not do those things. And I knew I wanted to learn that later on, but I first wanted my business to get off and get started with what I knew I could do, which was what they called your niche. So I just knew, okay, I know data entry, I know customer service, I know all the ins and outs of everything with that administration. I can do this. So I went in and I was very focused, you guys. I would get off work and I would start my training, and I was very focused. So it was when you think you're able to do something and you really put forth the effort, I really did. In the beginning, when I first started doing my training, I did. Um, Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is as far as clients, getting clients to me is very difficult. So when the person that has the program asked me, what is going on, and I told them, a week later they did a one-on-one with me, and I basically told them, and she gave me some great pointers to do. Um, and then I ended up seeing a young lady on I think it was Instagram, and she had 24 courses for $24 to learn how to market your business. And I was like, this would work. This could work. So I paid for that. And I only did the $24. That's it. And she had very good ideas. And so I made a point of doing that. So I wrote all of those down, and to get clients, I reached out to a couple of business owners. I sent my proposal off with my portfolio. I even signed up and did Upwork so that I can do freelance work just to get, to dip my toe in. And you guys, a lot of that I was getting was scams, especially when they wanted you to get off of the Upwork platform and go, talk to them off the platform. And I was like, no, like everything you need, I don't have to go over to, Zoom or other stuff to be, to have a conversation with you about a position. Upwork has it all, you guys. They have it all. You can send messages, you can even attach your like videos. You could do a lot of stuff in Upwork. And I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. And one person did offer me a position, but something didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It did not feel right. And I was like, you know what? No, no, mm-mm, I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm. And so, yeah, it's been very difficult, you guys, because you start off so excited. And I will say this, I do have a habit of starting out very, very strong, and then I just kind of just like, when it stops working, when it's not working out, I just kind of be like, whatever. I'm not worrying about this anymore. And I don't want to quit, you guys. I don't want to quit. I want to do my best. I want to know that I have tried. So, it is difficult, and plus I work full time. So, it's difficult. Um the next thing that I did was um, the lady that I was saying that she did the 24 courses for $24. She has something in there where you can do market research. So I felt like, okay, let me research with these businesses to see exactly what they're looking for in certain areas or where they're having trouble. And, you participate in my marketing research and you get, Starbucks gift card. And I put that up on my social media accounts, and nobody participated. Nobody. Nobody. I even reached out to some business owners that I know, and nobody. So then I got even more discouraged. And I got even more discouraged. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Because when you first start something out, you believe in what you can do, and that's with anybody. You believe in what you can offer, what you can do, and when people don't see it, you're like, you get very much discouraged. um, Now, like I said, I did pay for a course, and if you didn't have your first client by the time you got to a certain part, you were to go back and start marketing again, and that's what I did. That's what I did, you guys. Um, it is very frustrating, very much so. Um, and like I say, when I have these skills that I think are really great and it's something that I'm very good at, and you think, okay, they're gonna see this and I'm gonna wow them. Where you're, you know, you hear that country part coming out of me, I'm sorry. You are one of many. And you do have to stand out. You do have to stand out. And it's my issue is how do I stand out with data entry, customer service, and all of those things like that? How do I stand out? It's very difficult to stand out. And they always say show value first. I get all that. I get all that. How do I do that? So I ended up, you know, starting my channel here and also media posts, my social media. I started working on ads that I'm going to um, start running. And I have looked into different vendor events so that I can try to do that as well. Um, Next weekend, I am going home and I hope to have a bunch of stuff um, for this, things that I can pass out to people so that they know about the job. I want to get my QR code. I want to get all of these things so that I can set this up. And so that when I head back home to South Carolina, you guys, and participate in what my nephew has, I'll be able to promote my business as well. So I'm looking forward to that. It is not actually a vendor event. It is actually, I think it's a 5K walk run, but I'm going to participate in whether I'm coming or going. I want you to see my business, you know. So I'm hoping with that. You guys, it is very difficult, you guys, when you want to start your business. And I believe in what I'm doing. I started reading some books to help me with my confidence in my business and to believe in what I can offer. Um, you guys, I really am stepping out on my faith. And like I said before, I want to try because at the end of the day, if I tried and it didn't work out and I put everything into it and it still didn't work out, that's okay. At least I tried. I can at least say I tried. Um, yeah, so I'll be able to do a lot more things and with the business. And my daughter, she is getting out for the summer break from college, and so she has I'm gonna see if I can get her to take me some really good pictures and so that I can get them in there and have them posted and do all of that kind of stuff to promote my business. Like I said, eventually I'm gonna either fail or fail or succeed. And if I fail, I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna keep saying that I'm going to succeed. And I have to believe that. I have to believe that I am going to succeed. And you guys, I am going to tell you what my goal is. Give me one moment. And this is something that in the book it tells you to do. One of the books that I'm reading, and um, it gives you some clarity, and you have to speak it into existence. So I'm going to tell you all what my desire was, and I'm going to give you the steps, and then I'm going to tell you the answers to those questions that I have. So it says, what is the exact amount of money that I desire? And for just starting out, you guys, I put $5,000. I didn't want to start too high and make it so unreachable that it was difficult to do. If you want to go higher, you can do higher. And then the second step is determine what you will give in return for the money that I desire. And what I put that I will give in return is my time to market my business. Um, like I said, I am shy, I'm very much an introvert, but I will step out of my comfort zone. This is what I'm willing to give in return for meeting my goal. Okay. Give time to market my business. And as a shy introvert, I want to step out of my comfort zone and be able to talk to people about my business, be able to go to vendor events and not be, too shy to talk, but to walk up to people and be able to hold on conversations and let them know about my business. Um, the next step is establish a definite date when you intend to have the money that you desire. And I put August 11, 2023. And I put that because that is my dad's birthday and that is my birthday. So I put that I should be able to I will reach $5,000 by this date. All right. The next step is create a definite plan for carrying out my desire. My plan was to market my business more, to do Instagram stories, to Instagram posts, do polls, Facebook Facebook post, offer free services, follow up on my proposals because I was sending out proposals. I never heard anything back, but that's on me because I should have followed up. I should have followed up. Um, Create that QR code, you guys, so that they'll be able to um, take a picture of it or hold it up with with the camera and be able to scan it and be able to see my website, be able to see what I can offer. And then vendor events. And then this is something that you write a clear statement, and then from there, you read it twice every day, in the morning when you first wake up, and at night before you go to bed. And you have to speak it, you have to believe it, you have to put emotion into it and believe what you are saying because the more you say it, the more you believe it. The more you say it, the more you believe it. And that is something that I had to work on, you guys, because it was very difficult for me. And I believe, I believe in everything with my business. And I'm not just saying that because I believe in my business. I believe that I would make a great fit for a client. And, a lot of times we all say, well, if they just hire me, they'll see how great I am. And that doesn't always work. So I have to step out of my comfort zone. I have to believe in what I can offer. I have to walk in there with confidence, even though I could be scared. Because as an introvert, it's not that I don't like people, I love people. It's just the point of after so long, I'm ready to be by myself. You know, I can talk to people, laugh, and joke, and you would really think I am an extrovert. You would really think that, but no, I'm not. I know how to be, what I need to be at the time, but for the most part, I am very much an introvert. So, like I said, that is something that I work on every day, and this is something that me and my dad had in common. We were very much the same. Um, we were very much the same. Not only were we born on August 11th, but we were very much the same in that regard. That we can be around people, but at a certain time, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm tired of that. But it's not to be rude to anyone at all. It's just at some point you feel drained. Um, but I am hoping that you know what I've said today resonates with someone, and they can really take what I've said and really go after their dreams and go after what they want, you guys, and really put forth that effort to do what you can to every day be a better person and to follow your dreams. To follow your dreams, you guys. And I am going to give you the book that I am talking about. Um, I want you to know the book that I'm speaking about, that I'm listening to every day. And the book is called Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. And it is on YouTube, you guys. So I listen to it every day. Um, I put it on as I'm going to work, when I'm coming home, while I'm sitting around the house, as I'm working on my business. I put this on and I listen to it. If you want the book, you can get it. If you want to just listen to it, because I love um, listening to books on tape or CD or whatever you call it. I like to listen to it. Now and then I do like to get a book and sit down and read on it. Especially, it's that smell of a book that just, it's something about that, you guys, that just, I love it. But yeah, it's called Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon um, Hill. All right, you guys. Like I said, you can find that on YouTube, and it's called the. I'm sorry, the author is called Napoleon Hill, and the name of the book is Think and Grow Rich. And on YouTube, you can put this in and put full audio book, and you can put that in and find what I'm talking about here. So, you guys, it has been so wonderful sitting here talking with you guys. I am enjoying this, and I am holding myself accountable to everything. So I really appreciate you guys. And I really hope you all have a great night. And just remember to keep following your dreams, you guys. So I want to say good night. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.